This guy's an asshole.
37 yards. What's it was uphill. It was rocky. I was carrying a bow. It was
Well, dropping Eric off at his stand, a whopping 150, 200 yards from the lot. So he's giving me a hard time because I'm about to go hike about 3/4, maybe to a full mile back. Also up and down 3 different ridges.
I can still see the parking lot.
Yeah. Trying to do the opening. Bedded right under his stand. Go ahead and climb in. I'm gonna go ahead and keep walking. I'm gonna keep walking. Good luck. Well, everybody, I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes, but that was crazy. Just dropping Eric off at his stand, doing my opening interview, and there's at least a couple of doe bedded right underneath the stand. It's right by the lot, so they're used to being bumped and making loops back through. So I'm walking on in, trying to make some noise. Maybe let him slip in quietly. Let them think that I'm looping out and around and that they can make it back into their bedding. So fingers crossed for Eric. Hopefully he can smack one tonight. Stay tuned. Strangewood's Outdoors.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is the morning after the hike in. Got the meat rack with me. I've got the recurve. What we're doing today is a recovery mission. Last night, ended up having a doe come off of the ridge. She came in, was able to make a good shot. She stopped within 15 yards, bedded, but she bedded as it was getting dark or right after dark. I wasn't able to see her because she stood there for so long when she had bed. I didn't know if she had ran off or not. So I flickered my headlamp on as I was going to get down out of the stand and was able to see that she was bedded up. She looked like she was done for. So unhooking everything, and well, next thing I know, I'm hanging about 10 foot off the ground. So I fell out of the tree, tweaked my back pretty good, and in the process, she apparently got up and bailed. I don't know what direction she went. Was able to recover the arrow, mark blood. It smells like it's gut hit on the arrow as far as what I can read on that. Looks like maybe a little bit of liver blood on there, so I think she's down. I think she's going to be within 100, 200 yards of where she was. I was able to sneak out of there after the fall without making much noise, so I don't think I stirred up the bottom any. But yeah, as you guys can see, I got a little scab on my nose from, I think it was either the headlamp or maybe some sticks, but in the chaos of falling. But other than the tweaked back, I'm good. I'm back out here. I got the pack and bow, but it's just me, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can recover it soon and get everything processed and get back to hunting before this afternoon. Fingers crossed.
All right, everybody, getting close. We're almost to the setup. Coming down off of this ridge, going down into the bottom. Hopefully we can see her pretty soon. I'm gonna make my way to the setup, show you guys that from the ground, where I shot her at and where she bedded up at before I fell. But might end up spotting her on the way in. So, fingers crossed. I don't have to do much tracking. See you guys here in a bit from the stand. All right, everybody. We just made it back to the stand. I'm not seeing the deer on the way in, so I think she might have went up, which is weird, but that's the setup. And she came down off of the ridge. You guys probably won't even be able to see it, but I've got an arrow right over here. That's where she bedded down at after the shot. So she, in theory, shouldn't be too far. I think I'm gonna put the pack down, climb up in the tree, and glass for 20 minutes or so. See if I can maybe spot a white belly through the thick stuff. We'll see. Stay tuned, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? So we are at the shot where we were, or where the deer was. We were in the lie of this tree. So had this little hole. Range it real quick. See exactly where we were sitting. $13 yards. So shot it at 13. There's a clean pass through. And then it went 10 yards. And it had stopped right here where my arrow is and bedded down. So looks like most of the blood is washed away from the morning dew. So it does not look like we're going to be doing much blood trailing. Probably just going to be a grid search, but with me being in the tree right there, I got a feeling she either went straight down the ridge or down and across. Probably just right about midway on this ridge. I don't see her going up too much if she's hurting that bad. So cross her fingers, see how it goes.
There's some blood. But not much. Fingers crossed, guys.
That's a good sign. It was just great searching on my loop back towards the stand. I'm not far from it. But there she is. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera away, knock an arrow, and go over there. I'm glad I waited until morning. The deer hadn't expired yet. I was just able to put a second shot on. Won't let me sound, so I guess I'll flip the camera.
Well, everybody, that's gonna do it. Another tag filled, and I couldn't be more grateful. It's not a very big one, obviously. Full fawn, just lost its spots, but came in at last night, and I was able to put a shot on it. Looks like I hit it just about 1.5 inches, 2 inches back, and just a smidge low, right in that little almost no man's land, more or less just a gut shot, but right behind the heart. Anyways, decided to give it till morning, camped out in the van, and I came back in here. It's now been about 12 hours later, and the deer was almost expired, but I was able to creep into probably about 6-7 yards and put another shot off, go ahead and stop the suffering, and here we are. Another recurve harvest for the year. That makes 3 doe. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, get it packed out, and get on our way. See you guys here in a bit. Strange Woods Outdoors.
All right, everybody, I just got her all cleaned up, got her all packed up in the meat pack, ready to go. So got our sticks with us, everything else. Got about 3/4 of a mile of a hike out, so let's get it. See you guys in a bit. All right, everybody, about 3/4 of a mile in to this pack out. I'm dying. I don't know if y'all can tell by all the sweat. It's just dripping off me, but I'm gonna be happy when we get to the van. Got about 400 more yards. So, see you guys back there. Peace.